guys, it's Neil from neilcarino.com. Today I'm going to be talking about the Gibson Les Paul and showing you a couple of these guys. Now, everybody loves a Gibbo, right? I personally was a huge big fan of Gibson guitars, and a little bit of me still wants to be. So I'm going to show you why I love them and why I simultaneously hate the bloody things. I'll start with the Les Paul. I've got a few more Gibsons, so we can take a good look at that. Straight away, the first thing you notice there is the sound of this thing. It's like nothing else. It's big, it's thick, it's rich, and it's creamy, and that's the bridge pickup. Now the neck pickup on this particular one has been modified with what's generally known as a Peter Green mod, where the pickup's reverse wound and the polarity of the pickup is back to front as well. So I'll stick with what it's really good at, which is rock! So I just need a little bit of assistance from my trusty Nux MG100 pedal and a little bit of drive. Which is one of my favourite guitar intros. It's from Primal Scream's Jailbird, where I'm just biffing out here the A string and the octave A on the 7th fret, the D like that. Down to a G. So everybody knows what Les Pauls sound like, right? What most people don't know is these originated as a jazz guitar. They were supposed to be very clean, very nice. So when you crank the tone down, particularly on an unmodified one, that neck pickup, which on this sounds really crappy, when you take the tone down, they get very warm. I'll show you another one what that sounds like on an unmodified guitar. But with both pickups engaged, this one does a very nice warm but crisp sound. It doesn't quite mud up the same way as standard Paul does. So, pretty cool. But when you stomp on the gas pedal on the amp, this thing comes alive. I use the little preset from the MG called Raw Power. So this is a factory setting they use, and the bridge pickup. Oh, maybe that's a bit loud. Yes. So I'll take something like Enter Sandman. Mute that down, I'll go and grab the other Les Paul. Right, now this old bird's nearly as old as I am. It's an old custom, it's not all original, and it's definitely well beaten up. It's been around a bit. I bought this a long time ago, and I seldom play it, to be honest. Part of me is afraid I'm going to drop the bloody thing. And I don't care much for the sound of the pickups. These are old Damasio super distortion humbuckers, but this hasn't been played in ages, and this one's tuned down 1 fret below standard, so all the strings are lowered, gives a slightly lower pitch overall. I'll just run it through the tuner again because that's gone off, and we'll see what this one does. 3 pickups, well, can you have too many pickups? It's like having amplifier knobs that go up to 11, isn't it? It's probably projecting some sense of inadequacy. I don't know, maybe they just wanted to compete with Strats with their 3 pickup configuration. But even so, it's an adequate guitar, and this one's one of the old fretless wonder varieties. It's beaten up. You see the back of the state of this neck. This has done the rounds. It's a working guitar. It's a real workhorse. Those lovely Judge Dredd tuners. They look like Judge Dredd's shield, you know on his badge. So what does it sound like? It sounds like this. Just put a bit more on the clean there. Bridge pickup. Sounds like that. That's the bridge, send pickup. A little bit more nasal, I guess you call it. Cloaked out, and a little darker in here at the bridge. Nothing, because the pots don't get used enough and they get clicky and they start to stick. So I give them a quick whiz up and down to clear the track. Great tip, by the way, when your guitar that you don't play often enough starts to misbehave electronically, move the controls, give them a spray with electrical cleaner, isopropyl alcohol, just to get rid of any crap and oxidation that builds up on the tracks. Well, that one's out of tune. That's the one that's in tune and the rest are all out. So a big, beefy, fat arse kind of sound. Incidentally, if the word fat arse offends you, you're probably on the wrong channel, so go. So I can do my sort of bluesy, jazzy shtick. Here I'm going to use the 7 sharp 9 chord, which if you don't know how to do it, on the E here, this is like the classic Jimi Hendrix How to Con Everybody trick. It's a belting chord because it's ambiguous, it's major and it's minor at the same time. So I can be dead sloppy and vague about it. I'll take the 7th fret here, on the A string, on the D string I'll place my index finger on the 6th fret, the 7th fret of the G string with my ring finger, and then sharpen the normal 9, which is actually also a minor 3rd now. On the B string, that's on the 8th fret. So together I've got a chord which is odd. Now the reason it works so well here, there's a little trick for you, is it's on E, so I can use the open bass E string and the treble E to add extra colour to it. So if you think of what, say, Hendrix used to do, I'll just change that sound to something a bit more boomy. You play the bass note. Now you notice there that I could take my fingers completely off and hit the low E on the first beat, so one of my favourite phrases is twat it on the 1. So on the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and great for that kind of thing. So just with a slightly driven amp, lovely creamy sound. Now the bridge on this is a somewhat more feisty proposition. A little bit brighter, and in the middle somewhat crisper as well. What you find with Les Paul is most of the bridge pickups tend to get very muddy in a hurry. So I'll just put that on the bridge and whack it, and switch for some reason doesn't want to stick. Oh, it does now. Something's gone out of tune. Again, classic Gibson rock sound. So I'll just bung that onto the demo function of the pedal and whack it. And this is not staying in tune, so it's not happy bunny. Probably needs new strings. It doesn't get played often enough. Or it's sulking and just being woken up after months being asleep on the wall. Yeah, I think the shock of being played is killing this one. Again, very high output guitar really. Had to do that. So what's wrong with Gibsons? That probably deserves a separate video, so I'll put that together in a little while. Meantime, find me on Facebook, find me on YouTube, subscribe, tell me you like the videos, ask questions of me, I'm here to help you guys. It's info@neilcamedo.com. Have a fabulous day.